There, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Don't fantasize about sex workers being good wives. Don't fantasize about that. Now, you know what? Let's just be real. There's a lot of guys out there paying for the poo. Paying for it, hitting a sex worker, whether it's a stripper, whether it's a streetwalker, an escort, whatever. I don't care what it is. Remember, they're in business. And I don't care how nice they are treating you. I don't care how much they might talk to you. They're in business because they're not going to be a good wife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I'm going to tell you why. The main reason, I don't care how nice they treat you. The main reason is they see you as a mark. They might not even like you. They might not even be straight. Remember, they just giving good customer service. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because sometimes you get some famous people, I ain't going to call any names, some famous people, they'll get caught up with women like that. And, it's been several of them. The woman's been an ex-stripper or something like that. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care what you hearing about their relationship. First of all, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And see, understand something about sex workers. For money, they'll tell you what you want to hear. They will be perfect. They will read you perfectly. Whatever that you want. If you want that woman to acknowledge you as far as, I don't know, you might have a garden in a backyard or something. And, you might be a gardener or something. Other women didn't show any interest. Oh, that sex worker will show interest as long as the money is flowing. They can read a man. They can tell him what he wants to hear. And I'm going to tell you what, don't think about it. Shoot. I mean, you hearing about women on OnlyFans getting millions of dollars. And all they doing is playing to a fantasy. That's all they're doing. And when you have a woman playing to a fantasy, that woman doesn't really respect you. That woman sees you as a mark. Like I said earlier, some of those women don't even like men. There's a whole lot of lesbians that get up in there, and that's their thing. But if that's what they want, but see, they will use the man. There's plenty of them that will use the man. And they will read him, they will do whatever. If you're going to deal with a sex worker, if you have to, if for whatever reason, understand, it's just business. It's just business. It's no different than when you go into a restaurant or something and you have that server or something that's being real nice. Don't think because you so handsome or whatever, or you got all this. Shoot, she's trying to get a bigger tip. And that's it. You can't trust that. You can't trust a woman. And you got a lot of guys out here thinking, oh yeah, I just need money. First of all, even an acculturated prostitute, or as the Honorable Pimp guy will call them, acceptable hoes. Even an acculturated prostitute, you can't really trust them. And an acculturated prostitute, that's the type, she ain't gonna ask you straight up for sex for money. Oh no, oh no. What she gonna do is she'll have you pay for different things. She might even, might be working on a job with you. You're a supervisor. She just need that raise or something. You can't trust that. I'm gonna tell you something now. Whenever money is involved, you always have to ask the question, okay, what does she really want? Now, some guys, they thinking, well, I'm getting something. Hold up, stop. In most cases, you're getting somebody who's playing with you, who's playing you. And I don't care what the case is, and I don't care what the situation is. As a man, you don't want a woman who's going to play you. Because she might do that in a situation you don't need to be played. It might be a serious situation. All of a sudden, the money's gone and she's gone. But you psychologically, into her. You psychologically dependent on her. You don't want to be in that position. It's business. You always want to keep it business. I don't care what you doing sexually with her. I don't care what she let you do. It's business. It's business. You don't get serious. You don't like catch any feelings about her. And that's the most important thing. But see, there's a lot of guys who do. You know, that whole trope of, you know, that prostitute or something with the golden heart. Oh, that's been going on a long time. And some guys get caught up into it. You know, some guys might even marry that woman. But then when they double back home one day, and I usually do this during car videos. Hey, Joe Roughneck, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Yeah, you go in that house or something, and all of a sudden you go in your house, you think you taking care of her, you hearing all these noise, and then you see some thug dude looking back at you talking about, oh, my bad. This you, man? Oh yeah, why don't we just finish up? Shoot. The real thuggish ones might have their boys outside waiting for you. Be like, you don't want to go in, fam. You don't want to go in. Hey, but seriously, anytime you're dealing with a woman and she's only dealing with you for money, or she's only exchanging sex for money, you know, I ain't gonna say don't do it. I'm just gonna say keep in mind what's happening there. You don't take her seriously. It's business. It's no different from going to that restaurant and having really good service. Hey, and you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with tipping that woman, but that's where you keep it. You don't think, oh yeah, this is gonna make a good lover or something. Shoot, sometimes even in those situations, you get some women, they say, oh, I got a mark here. Let me get all the money I can out of this dude. You don't want to be in that situation. You know, don't have any fantasies. It's business. It's very important that you understand that. It's very important. Don't fantasize. Because there's too many dudes being caught up. They got a lot of money. They get that woman, tell them everything. And it's usually they'll get a man who's not socially savvy. Who's not socially savvy. They're like, yeah, I got me a mark. And yeah, trust me, it happens a lot. It happens a lot with those millionaires, billionaires, shoot, guys who got six figures, whatever. Shoot, on different levels, even professional sex workers, acculturated prostitutes, whatever. See them for what they are. If you want to pay for the sex, fine, but it's business. Don't think you're going to get something else. Don't think all of a sudden this is going to be a good woman or you're going to rescue her from the life or something. Nah. You're being used. You don't want to be used. Whatever the case, okay? Seriously, you need to seriously think about that. You know, this ain't something to joke with. This ain't something to argue with. You don't want to get played. You know, or she have just on multiple levels, she have a baby and that baby don't look like nobody in either one of y'all families, you know? So there's so many levels to this, all right? I want y'all to think about just seriously think about it. You don't have to like me, you don't have to agree with me on most stuff, but think about this, okay? All right? So anyway, this is all I have for today. Well, for right now, y'all know how I always say today, I'm gonna have a car video showing a totally different side of Uncle Ron. But y'all have a good day until I hit y'all up again, okay? And I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.